Welcome to our first lesson, everybody's favorite, math. We're going to be a school that focuses more on finding your individual way and learning things your way, and not just memorizing a particular formula. So for our first math lesson, I went over 4 different methods of doing multiplication. We have the Common Core form, old school formula that we learned in high school when I went, and how I do math in my head most of the time. So for this first problem, we went with 36 times 94 equals 3,384. So for the Common Core method, they're just breaking the numbers up. Break the 36 into 30, into 6, and the 94 into 90, and 4. And then you multiply these numbers. 30 times 90 is 2,700. 30 times 4 is 120. 6 times 90 is 540. 6 times 4 is 24. And then you add up the numbers that you get, 3,384. The old school formula, 94 times 36, take your 6 times your 4 is 24. Drop your 4 down here and carry your 2. 6 times 9 is 54 plus your 2 is 56. Drop that down here. Move on to the 3. It's in the tens place. So put a 0 here and then begin your multiplication. 3 times 4 is 12. Drop your 2 down here and carry your 1. 3 times 9 is 27 plus your 1 is 28. Drop your 28 down here. Add your 2 numbers, 3,384. Same answer, correct again. In my head, I know that 94 is close to 100. If I add 6, I get 100. 100, 10, 1,000. Those are easy numbers to multiply. I take 36 times 100. All I got to do is add the 2 zeros to it, 3,600. And then I take the 6 that I added here, multiply it by 36 because I added 6 extra 36, 216. And I subtract that from my 3,600 and 3,384. The only complicated math I'm doing in my head is 6 times 36, and that's relatively easy in my head. 6 times 3 is 18. It's in the 10th spot, so that's 180. 6 times 6 is 36. 180 plus 36 is 216. So this problem is easily done in my head, but this seems to be more complicated to write down and explain to someone how this works. But for me, this is for sure the way to go almost all the time. Let's try a problem with a single digit number times a double digit and use the same methods. It's easier to see how Common Core works here because you only have the one block and you don't have this, what looks like a mess of 4 different problems plus a 5th problem. It's like you're doing 5 math problems in that one. It does not look efficient. But if that's the way you learned, it's probably easy. For the rest of us, it's easier to see how this works here. 9 times the 90 is 810. 9 times 4 is 36. Remember, 90 and 4 is the 94 just broken apart. You're adding your 810 and your 36, 846. So here, 9 times 4 is 36. Drop your 6 and carry your 3. 9 times 9 is 81 plus your 3. It's 84. Drop your 84 down, 846. This problem in my head, 9 is close to 10. 10 is an easy number to multiply, so I add 1 to get to the 10. 94 times 10, I just add the 0, 940. And then the 1 extra that I added was 1 extra 94. So 1 times 94 is 94. That's how much extra I added. Now I'll subtract that from my answer. And 846 is the answer again. Same as all the rest of them. Different methods for different people. It's just important to understand the logic of what you're doing when you multiply. We'll go over that in one of the next lessons. Thanks.